hello. It's been quite a while, huh? So, we're going to be kind of doing something different today. We have a PMDG plane. Finally. Our flight plan was actually quite similar. Unfortunately, I kind of forgot. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Oh my god, my cats are jumping. No, off. Off, thank you. So I'm just gonna get it set up. Oh my gosh, come on, there we go. Let's launch Atlanta. I should do the A350 next stream. We're gonna do that next stream because I also got that. So this looks like no. I forgot we're not in the passenger plane. We're in a cookbook. Let's go this gate right here. So right now I'm gonna get my sim brief set up. So I'm gonna go ahead and generate the flight plan. So let's click new flight. So UAE, just 4 numbers, 56. No, that's 3796. Okay, that works. KMIA to KLCK. Miami International to Columbus Rickenbacker International. That's what we're doing. So it's the 757 freighter. Not 757 freighter, 777 freighter. There it is, okay. There we go, and then PMDG. And then we gotta load in, and then I'll put the registration in. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'll do. I might have decked out on a lot of mods. That's why it looks like this. I got a lot of mods for some reason. Don't ask. This does make it look a lot cooler in my opinion though. I love it. Alright, well, I guess since it's taking a while, I'll get land set up. Click plan. Okay, so, oh, there it is. There's the registration, so. Okay, so I guess I'll put that in. A6-EFI. There we go. I'll just leave it as kilograms. Fry automatic. There we go, we're good. Alright. Let me just see everything. I want it to be actually accurate, so, because my airport, Columbus Rickenbacker, the airport we're landing at. Oh, what the? Okay, I just got a massive lag spike. Anyway, basically, my airport, Columbus Rickenbacker, which is the airport we're flying to today, actually has a way of telling on which runway it's going to land. So, of course, the big planes are going to land on the big runway. That's what we're landing on. But on different times of the week, planes will land on different sides of the airport. So I'm gonna look at our landings today, just so I can like see what side we're landing on. So I'm on flight radar 24 right now. Yes, I know it loaded. Give me a second. And I'm gonna check where it landed at, or what side, I guess. Okay, good. It landed on the right side. So we can just leave it as 23 left. Also, we're going to be landing on taking off on runway 08 left. So I'm going to go ahead and generate this flight. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, okay, I hope it's not doing it again. Sometimes when I boot up the 777, it will do it. You might have seen Aaron Ray's video on the most expensive airliners. He talked about this. It's like a register licensing issue or whatever. Like where you gotta relaunch it a couple times. And it looks like it's happened to me. I want to see if restarting it will just fix it. I really hope. I don't want to have to completely reboot the sim. Yeah, I could probably look up 777 licensing issue. PMDG licensing issue. That might be it, but... Oh, I heard something. That might... Yeah, see? Yeah, it's happening to me. Oh my god. Like, see, I can't press the battery. I can't start the APU. I can't do anything. It's super annoying, I know, but it's not something in my control. So I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, close out the simulator and then launch back into it, unfortunately. So, I guess that's what we'll do. I'm just gonna Alt F4 for now. There we go. We're gonna Alt F4 out of that. Also, yes, no more Flight Simulator 2024 streams for now. I have no clue what's been going on with it, but it's been breaking, it's been crashing every time I try to configure load a plane. It was pretty good. It was laggy anyway. 2020 is less laggy, and in my opinion, it actually looks a lot better. So, alright, it's launching back up. So, we just gotta wait now. I'm gonna go to Aaron Rain's video real quick. Y'all can't see it, but this is like most expensive planes video, I'm pretty sure. Let me find it. Where is it? There it is. So I bought the 5 most expensive planes.
I bought the
Here, I just want to make sure that's actually on my stream.
5 most expensive planes.
Okay, yeah, y'all can hear it. Okay. Let me... So yeah, here's the 777. So I'm gonna go to the start of it. So here we go.
Our second most expensive plane on the list, back to PMDG, like I said, is the PMDG 777. Now, this plane actually worked when I loaded in. The big issue I was talking about is with PMDG planes, they have some licensing protection stuff. I'm actually shocked that this didn't happen on either of the planes that we looked at so far. I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. 90% of the time, when I load in with a PMDG plane, the yoke is turned to 90 degrees and everything is off. And it's a...
See? So, it's not just me. It's also Aaron that's been experiencing this issue. I can't even speak right now. So, yep, it's not a... Like, it's not an isolated incident. It's, like, a big one. Like, you really can't escape it. I have no clue why this happens or how, but... It kind of sucks that this is happening. I feel like this could have easily been patched, but unfortunately for now, it's an issue we're gonna have to deal with. I might have to close it out and relaunch it a few times, but we'll find a way to get past it. We'll find a way. So we're just gonna have to wait for this to boot back up again. Yeah, it just freezes normally when it's loading. That's normal. Up there you go. Okay, so I'm frozen. He's gonna wait for this to load. Oh yeah, I remember you, yeah. So, right now I'm just trying to load the 777 fighter, but like I've played from Aaron's video, there's licensing issues and whatnot, so that's what happened to me, unfortunately. Here, I guess I'll play it again. If I go back here.
Is the PMDG 777. Now, this plane actually worked when I loaded in. The big issue I was talking about is with PMDG planes, they have some licensing protection stuff. I'm actually shocked that this didn't happen on either of the planes that we looked at so far. I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. 90% of the time, when I load in with a PMDG plane, the yoke is turned to 90 degrees and everything is off. And it's a licensing thing to protect, like, from people pirating it or whatever the case is. But it happens all the time, and you have to load in to your flight multiple times for it to work, which is really frustrating.
Yep, not just me. It's pretty much, I'm not sure if it's happened to other people, but I know it's happened to me a lot of times, and it's happened to Aaron, so. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Plane shall thou load. Come on. This is where we spawned. Also, now that I've generated the flight plan, it actually should show up in the mod that I got. Like this loading screen thing. Should show up, I hope. Yup, there it is. Pretty cool in my opinion. We just wait. 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 Okay, why is this taking so long? It shouldn't take this long. Come on. Is it gonna... Why is this taking so long? Please, can this thing hurry? I got a stream to do. Come on. There we go. Okay. Pray right now. I want everyone to pray right now that the licensing thing does not happen. So I have to relaunch again. It's gonna take forever. Okay, I'm gonna click it in 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's see if it happened. Alright, we just gotta wait for it to load. Yes! Okay, it didn't happen. We're good. Okay, so it did actually happen this time. Thank God. It happens pretty much every single time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure our APU's on. So I'm gonna align the ADIRU, just click that, close that. Should be good for now. Alright. We are so lucky right now. Right, anyway, I'm just gonna close the engine, why not? Gonna get out of my way, stupid yoke. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get everything ready with this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go to our EFB data. There we go, we got everything. Alright, so we got that stuff. So hopefully we should be good. Just gotta alright. So, okay, enter, we should be good. Let's go to here. GPS. We are going to be putting KMIA in here. That's the airport we're currently at for reference. Okay, we are at N20, I think, right? Yeah, N20. Pretty sure we can put that in. Yep, there we go. Okay, matches up. We're good. So the way, so I guess I might also make a tutorial out of this. I guess that's what I'll do. So basically how you put your route in the 777 fighter. I'm actually just gonna get this stuff. So I put this like this. I also do on this. No, wrong. I set this to plan because we're gonna need to check our flight plan. I'm gonna set that to 10 for now. So first of all, you're going to put your route in here. So the way you do that is you put your departure airport. So for me, it's Miami International, and then we put our arrival airport. So we put our Columbus Backer International. So K L, where's L? C K. And then we put it in co-route. What do you mean not in database? Okay, that's weird. Usually you put it in there, but I'm pretty sure we can go here, then sim brief. Yep, there we go. So now that we have that, we can click set payload. You'll see, we can tell it's loading because like, see, it kind of like shakes or whatever. That's when it changes route. That's when it changes weight. So we can click select route. It's gonna lag. There we go. It should say route requesting. Let's see, and then we just gotta give it a minute, and then it should say sent right there. And now, here, I guess I'll send it a little more. And then we hear that sound and we get all these messages. I'll go ahead and clear that out. And as you can see, we have a load button now. Now I'm gonna get this in view because we're gonna need that. We're gonna press load. Then it'll say uplink loading. So now we're just gonna wait. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long. There we go. You should see this pop up. Now the reason it's there is because I have plan selected on here. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So as you can see, we have this right here. So we can go through. Well, we're not gonna activate it yet, but we're just gonna look here. So yeah, I don't know why you didn't let me put the code route in. That's usually what you do. So I'm going to go ahead and look at SimBrief here. No, stop. There we go. So I'm gonna look at SimBrief here, and alright, I have it. So departures. So we're going. It looks like on our route, we're going to be using the ALTNN2 route, and Dused is correct. We're going to be departing from here, and Dused. There we go. As you can see, we have way more waypoint points there now. Very, very nice. I'm going to go back here, and then. Oh, dang it! I didn't mean to do that. There. So we have everything selected pretty much. So now we're going to. Oh wait, no, hold on. Okay, so apparently it's not gonna let me do that. So anyway, we should be somewhat alright for now. So here I'm gonna zoom in, so we can see the individual waypoints. It's a blue dotted line right now because we haven't activated this flight plan yet, but we will in a second. So as we can see here. I want to go back here. So we can click step. So we can go to waypoint after waypoint. This is how we check for any discontinuities. And it doesn't look like there's any. So we could go back to route. You can click activate. And then you realize it's not activated. But what we have to do first is then click execute. Realize it turns into a like magenta line. It's not dotted anymore. This means you are good. So now we're going to go to reference initialization. I cannot speak right now. Sorry about that. We're gonna go here where I'm going to go to performance tool. And then this is how we're going to get everything that we need. So we're going, let me just make sure our streams are running. Yep. We can go ahead, click import from OFP. And then we select our runway. There we go, very good. And then import from aircraft, and then import weather. So there we go. And now we can click calculate. This will give us everything that we pretty much need. So let's go ahead and look back here. Now here we can click accept. Then we can just click here and then click again. There you go. That's pretty much all you gotta do. Thrust limit. This is what you're gonna need. So we're going to look back here. You'll see rating for takeoff is TO2. So that's what we're going to click. There we go. That's pretty much all you need. Then sell APU. We should be able to. No, okay. This is going to be our select take temperature here, 50. So that's where we're just going to put in 50. There we go. And then we can go to takeoff. And our flap setting is 5. That's how much degrees we're going to be doing. And then we can click on here. And there you go. Pretty much puts everything in. We could just click these to populate this. We don't need that. That's what I've learned. And there we go. We should be good. So we have pretty much everything. That's pretty much everything that we need. So now we're going to set our auto throttle to our V2 speed. So 157 is what we're going to be setting this to. Let's go ahead, decrease this. Yes, I'm using the scroll wheel. There we go. We could also now go back to this. Go to EFB. We're going to actually, no, that's not where it is. No, it's in performance tool. We're going to set our runway heading to our heading bug to our runway heading, so 94. Let's go ahead. Nope, too far. 94. And I'm going to look back at SimBrief and look at our initial altitude. So this is going to be cruising, I'm pretty sure. We're going to set it to 33,000 feet. So let's go ahead and set this. It'll let me. There we go. Okay. Here we go. And of course, we're going to be setting our flight directors to on. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. I would hope. So anyways, looks like we are pretty good for now. So I'm also gonna just check ground operations, see what's going on. So I'm also going to remove our trucks so we can set our parking brake. There we go. We got ground connections. Oh wait, no, that's what we're on. Ground. So if we go here, you'll notice that everything's actually already gone. I'm pretty sure that's because I removed our chocks. So anyway, we got that. So anyways, I'm going to be right back. Give me just a singular second. Okay, actually no, maybe give me more than that. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Alright, so anyway. So, we should be pretty much good to start up now, I think. So I'm gonna turn the beacon light on. I'm gonna, so that's required. We got it. We're gonna turn the event to on. There we go. So we're going to set all of this. Auto, turn those on. And then we're gonna get our fuel pumps. Wait, no, dang it, wrong one. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, we'll get rid of the center fuel pumps. Right, fuel pumps. There are gone. Alright. So as you can see, all of our other warnings are gone, and the only warning we have now is the engine shutdown. That's because our engines are, well, off. So now we could go ahead and let me just make sure there isn't any vehicles nearby. Yep. Just the stupid pushback that's always there. I'm gonna go ahead and start with engine 2. This is where the engine that I got right here comes in handy. Once it reaches around 1720, we'll switch this on. There we go. Turn fuel control on. Feed fuel to the engine. So we can look at the engine real quick. See that it's starting up. Very nice. This guy's not really enjoying the sound. And I'm gonna insert our flight plan into Volanta. There we go. Alright. Very, very good. So engine 2 is started up. Let's go ahead and start engine 1 up now. So we'll just go up here. You'll notice that our right engine starter has switched back to the normal position. We're going to set this to start and then run with the same procedure. Watch your ratios around 1720. We'll feed fuel to the engine. There we go. Feed fuel to the engine. Very, very good. Engine 1 fuel controls on. Now we just wait. Let's go outside and see that beautiful engine starting up. So y'all can. There we go. It is starting. And engine 1 should be good, and we are started. So right now I'm just gonna turn VNAV and LNAV on, just so we're ready when we're taking off. So of course I'm not gonna take off here. I'm just gonna have that on just so we can have it on, just for the sake of having it on, I guess. No, you cannot come into cockpit. Anyway, let's go ahead. So just to be extremely sure, so yeah, everything is closed. You're gonna arm, there we go. And I'm just gonna do all of this before we get off the ground. Probably should have done that earlier, but it's instantaneous, so we're good. Let's go ahead and get our push back in. So we're going to, here we go. KMIA of my pushback. This is something that I really love to do. The PMDG has a pen in the cockpit, and I can just click it. It's oddly satisfying, to be honest. It gives me something to do when I'm cruising. Fortunately, I don't have no one in the chat to talk to, but we're good. This reverse. Also, you also notice now that we started our engines up, all of our flight controls are working, even our rudder. So very, very nice. And yes, I got scenery for Rickenbacker International Airport. Why are you back there? Whatever, I'm not gonna mind that. So, yep, we've got scenery for Miami Airport and Rickenbacker International, so. It should be good. So, very good. I'm not sure why it only gave me 50% fuel. I really don't think that's gotta be enough. Let me just hold here, because I want to verify this. Okay, so let's check here. So we're supposed to have 24,000 kilograms of fuel. If I go to weight and balance, this should show us how much fuel we have. So 6 6,000 pounds. 2 pounds. Yeah, we're below. What the hell? Okay. You know what? Okay, stop the engines. Stop the engines. No, stop the engine. Hold on. Stop the engines. Okay. So, it messed up. I have no clue what has happened. But decided to give us less fuel than we need. I might have an idea of what to do. We can switch it to pounds. There. And we still have our flight plan. Okay. I am super sorry about that. I have no clue what. Okay, I've seen message. I don't care. God, this is a nightmare. Get out of my face. I'm gonna have to go ahead and put this back in. This is a nightmare. If y'all would have just gave me the correct amount of fuel the first time. Okay. Why are we still losing fuel? I don't get it. Well, we're gonna have to work fit. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and start our engines back up. There we go. Fill the engine. Very good. Alright, there we go. You can go ahead and start engine 1 up now. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Engine 1 starting. Oh, snap. There we go. Oh my god, just let me set this. Okay, we're good. Oh snap. We're good. There we go. Right rudder left. There we go. What airline's that? American, okay. This camera really don't want to work, huh? Anyway. Let's go ahead and hold. And then release that. TCAS off. Pretty sure we can turn that on. Right? Should be here, right? Where is it? Let's talk about traffic avoidance, collision avoidance system. There. Our idle power should be enough. But I'll turn it up anyways a little bit. Just a tad bit. There we go. Alrighty. Flight controls check. Oh, I forgot we have park brake. Down, up, left, and right. You know the rudder works. Oh, I forgot. We can set back to plan, by the way. We did get everything verified, so. Also, one thing that I almost just now forgot. Need to go back here. No. Dang it, performance. So, 30.06, okay. Very good. No, wrong. Very, very good. Okay. Now we're okay. Now I should also probably set our takeoff flaps. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Down to, very good. To 5 degrees. Alright, very good. Takeoff flaps are set. I should also turn my taxi light on. How do I keep forgetting everything? Sorry about that, I'm about to crash out. I guess I can get rid of that. There we go. Alright, should be pretty good for now. We just gotta move forward and then we're good. I mean, it makes sense. I only have 15% fuel. The 777 can fly pretty far. So, also, I might make a video. May or may not. I might make a landing video out of this. I don't know, though. I'm gonna be honest, I've never landed the 777. Also, I have Parallel 42 sim with the 777 immersion mod. So, this should look good. Don't worry. There we go. I'm also gonna make this as pretty good as possible. Should be good for now. Not sure why the cursor was like that. I could probably just do that. Yep, there we go. Alrighty, we're good. Very, very good. And we ought to get someone in here. Hopefully sometime soon we get someone in here. I don't want to just cruise and be bored. So, as we're approaching the runway, you probably should switch this to rejected takeoff. So, here we go. Also, let's set our trim. Trim was 4.25, so here we go. We should be pretty close. Here we go. Very, very good. Pretty sure there is a place to check the trim, but I don't know. So, anyway. Should be pretty much ready for takeoff. We're gonna go ahead and go to Atlanta. Oh my God, we're not even that far away from our place or whatever. We've barely taxied. It felt like 5 minutes. I'm gonna turn the throttle up. Me too. This is taking too long. Just cracking my knuckles. I'm using the rudder to control the steering because I don't have a tiller, but it should automatically disconnect the tiller when I'm taking off. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. So anyway, now that we've turned our throttle up, hopefully we should be there. Should be there hopefully soon. Alright, yeah, we're speeding up a lot, so we should hopefully be there soon. Let's go a little faster. This wait is killing me at this point. Along with the licensing issues I've been having trying to start it up, it hasn't been fun. Even though it is very realistic, it's not very fun trying to get it working. Okay, I'll set it to idle. There you go. We should be good. I mean, we are only pretty much going in a straight line from here on out. Yeah, it literally is a straight line. We're halfway there. It feels like I'm just holding on to something, just trying to, desperately just trying to get to the runway. I just want to take off. Please, I want to take off. We're almost there. We're over halfway there. I'm pretty sure this is our runway right here. So once we get there, should be good. I feel like it would have made more sense to take off that way. Would have made more sense. Because Rickenbacker's like If you go straight north from Miami International, working backwards like west, I'm pretty sure, right? If I go to Atlanta, so here's my... Yeah, it's like west. It would have made more sense to do that. Why are you making me take off this way? Okay, that's just, like, stupid. I'm just gonna resend her. There you go. Right. Don't worry, chat. We're getting there. Keep those damn eyes open. Alright. Let's see. Is this 8 left? Yep, this is 8 left. I was right. We're so close, yet so far. Is why is there passenger planes at cargo gates? Like, yeah, that's a passenger plane. Why are you at a cargo gate, loser? This simulator doesn't make sense when it comes to AI planes. Pretty sure there's a setting to fix that, but I'll have to do that next stream. So close, come on. Here we go. Getting closer and closer. Almost there, come on. I'm gonna start braking here. We've made it. I feel like that was probably one of the most excruciating parts on the flight. Anyways, let's turn our landing lights on. We've made it to our runway 08 left. Would we say 8 Luma? Is L in the aviation alphabet Luma? I don't know. Lucifer? No, it's not Lucifer. I have no clue. I forgot already. Alright, anyways, let's get center line on this runway. Oh, shut up. Yeah, get out of my vision. I guess I'll turn strobe lights on here. So is there anything that I need to do here? Let's see. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Should be good for takeoff. Alright. Release our parking brake. Well, I forgot you release your parking brake by braking. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and take off. There we go. There we go. There we go.
V1.
Okay. Rotate. Get off the ground. Oh god, we're skating a little bit. Alright, we're off the ground. Gear up. Get our flaps up. Stay on that flight director. As usual, we got the steep climb. Completely normal. Oh, God, okay. So, come on, auto throttle. Come on. Okay, okay. This auto throttle is gonna kill me, isn't it? I never realized how beautiful Miami is from above. Look at that. Actually, it looks really nice. I mean, that is because I'm on high end and I got a high terrain level detail. Anyway, look at back at the airport. Dang. Got some crosswind. You can tell our plane's like being like we got some wind to the left, but it's alright. Alright, we're about to start turning here. Yep, here we go. Let's get into the bank. God, this plane really won't listen to me, isn't it? Hey, plane, stay there. Girl, thank you. Alright. I'm also going to go on my second monitor, go Atlanta, and zip out. So I took a photo. Pretty nice. And we're going to straighten out here a little bit. Okay, I'm going to trim down because the plane really does not want to listen to my down commands. Come on. This fly-by-wire really does not. Yes, the plane has fly-by-wire. But it really does not want to listen to down. I wish you could see an outside, but I'm not going through those blue boxes. Why do you think those blue boxes are accurate? No, hello. Turning here. Now I'm gonna enable autopilot here. There we go. Alright. Autopilot, take the wheel. Or well, the yoke. Alright. So there we go. We are in the air. We should be good. I hope. Alright. So anyway, hopefully we should be good. Let's hope Simbrief packed enough fuel for us, because I really don't feel like 50,000 pounds of fuel are going to get me there. That's only like 15% of our fuel. I might just be overreacting though. I don't know. Yeah, we're at 13% fuel. We're not making it. Simbrief, you liar. This ain't getting me nowhere. Look how fast it's running out. If we go down to 12 and we're not over fields or whatever, I'm diverting. I'm diverting. There's nothing that it can do to stop me. Because this is outrageous. Like, you're giving me 50% of my fuel that I can use. Like at most, I'll get to South Carolina. That's like, because that's outrageous. Like, bro, you're making me do all this, and you're not even giving me that much fuel. Well, we just gotta hopefully, and if enough hope, make it. Anyways, I guess I'll turn my shader on and get a quick photo. Okay, why is the sim looking like something straight out of a poster? Yes, to clarity. That clarity, be specific. I have no clue why. But yeah, I'm not working on the 24 shader anymore because, well, 2024 won't even launch anymore for me. So we're just gonna work with 2020. Alright, snap my photo. We're good. So now we just hope. I just want to look up how far can a 777 fly with 56,000 pounds of fuel. There we go. So approximately 3,000 to 4,000 nautical miles. So I'm gonna go to Google Earth. I'm gonna do some calculations. So we're going to measure the distance from our parking to Columbus Rickmaker. So we're gonna look here. So here's the measure tool. Pretty sure this can measure nautical miles. Let's go to Miami International. Here we are. And this is where we parked, right on top of that plane. And then we're going to zoom out. I'm gonna go ahead, go over to here. Where it is. This is where we're gonna. Okay, so about 1,500, 600 nautical miles. That's only 800 nautical miles? You're joking, right? Huh. Okay, so I guess we are gonna make it. Huh. I did not know the 777 could fly that far. I don't know why I almost said fast. It can fly fast, but I did not know it could fly that far. But yeah, anyway, time for pen. My favorite part of the flight. I guess I'll upload the photo that I just took to Atlanta. But yep, anyways, I'm not sure what to do for now, but might be something to do. Spent an hour doing this one. And yes, I did wake up very early today, about around 7. So hopefully we get school tomorrow. So he's gonna wait. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I might edit a video in the background. I don't know. It's up to y'all, but I really don't know. y'all saw that. I swear, it just like dumped something. I'm pretty sure that's called something, but... wastewater drain. So that's what it is, okay. Alright, so I caught that on camera. So that's pretty cool, I guess. You can also see how very cool the contrails are on this. Very cool indeed. I also forgot. So anyway, I guess there's your. That's very good. You're about to reach your cruising altitude. We've actually had someone just watching and listening this entire time. You've watched from takeoff all the way to me cruising. How have you not gone completely mental? I want you to answer that. How have you not gone completely mental from just me talking? I've just been talking. Thought I was talking to myself, but apparently not. We actually got someone in here. Anyway. I just want to see here. It's not going to show me it. Like I don't want to show me the fuel thing. Alright, well, whatever. I did already catch it on camera. I'm pretty sure y'all are kind of getting tired of me just sitting here. Trust me, I'm bored too. So I guess I'll see how some contrails, which is actually pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But I guess I'll see. Huh. Okay, so it's at 4 times, I'm pretty sure. The only reason I'm doing this is because it would. Oh, look at that. It actually shows. Like, if I set it back. Okay, that's fast. Should we do it 2 times or 4 times? It looks like the PMDG 777 can handle it, but yeah, it looks like we're gonna make it because we've just been sitting on 12% fuel. I guess 3% of it was just wasted on the climb. And I know the cruise don't take like much fuel, so I'm just gonna wait until we get to a waypoint and then see how it handles the turn. Yeah, the plane seems to be keeping up soon. It doesn't have a problem doing that. Renovation for waypoint, so that's very good. I really hope it does. Oh no, it's not doing well. Okay, okay. Okay, the autopilot really does not like it. Alrighty. Sim rate 2 would probably be the best. go down to 5% and we're only over South Carolina. Because I feel like that's what might happen. Then yeah, I'm diving. There's been someone that's been watching for almost an entire hour. Someone's been watching since like 10:22. I don't know how you haven't gone insane, but you've done it. Oh, you've done it. Somehow done it. Big turn, I'm pretty sure, but it might just be straight, I don't know. I'm getting turn. Demon, just F demon, I guess. We do got some pretty strong winds up here, though. I'll say that. Still going straight. Okay, no, seriously, who is the one that's been watching for like an hour straight? Who? I want to genuinely know. I am genuinely confused. I want to actually see if there's a cabin here. If I just walk out here. Yep, looks like it. No, I'm not gonna open that, of course, but phone. Okay, actually, nice. Pilot's coming back here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff back there. I'm not gonna interrupt. Y'all can stay back there. What does it say? Flight access is limited. Max 3 persons. Cargo ops. Max 11 persons for animal carriage operations. Occupancy of cargo compartment permitted during taxi, takeoff, and landing. Portable oxygen bottle. With full face mask when entering the cargo compartment. In the event of lights flashing, return to supernumerary area, whatever that means. In the event of aerial warning, top oxygen mask, and return to supernumerary area. What is the supernumerary area, or whatever? What does that mean? Whatever. No smoking in the cargo compartment. Keep door closed except during entrance and egress in the event of smoke. Cargo fire, you know. Huh, okay. Sitting down. Okay, here we go. There's still one concurrent viewer. Please tell me who has been watching for so long. Sitting here for now. I'm going back. There we go. Alright, let's see how much fuel we have. 9%. You might actually make it. Yeah, I was kind of wrong, but pretty sure we're still gonna make it. Kind of bumpy when returning, but it's alright. Anyways, I guess I'll be right back. Might do something to kill some time. So, yeah. kind of back. PC's being kind of bugging out a little bit, so we're at 6%, and oh my god, we're actually pretty much almost there. Alright, well, chat, well, you know what time it is. We are about to descend. Actually, about to be crossing the Ohio River, which is pretty nice. you. Oh my god, I remember you. No, you cannot eat the plane. No, oh no, 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 no. Please, no. I'm having flashbacks. Because we kind of need that. We kind of need the plane to fly. A train can't really fly, but right, I guess. Doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, I can pretty much see the airport from here. Really walking wherever. Okay, man. Alright. Okay, man. Alright. Whatever. It's pretty hard to see the airport, but you can somewhat see it, I guess. Why am I sneezing so much now? Please don't tell me I'm gonna just keep sneezing when I'm landing. This would be very, very, very bad. At the airport, I have no clue if the sound is flying is very good. On airport. Low, do. Like 60% sure that's the airport right there. Maybe not. I don't know. Pretty sure that's the airport right there. Not sure. We're gonna have to see that. That might be it. I have no I would have been able to see it by now, but apparently not. Huh. Very, very weird. No, you can't step on the engine counts. No, you can't step on it. No. I remember you doing this to me on the golf course. No. The engine. It's very, it obviously says no, don't step. So no, you can't step. I'm gonna extend the speed brakes because, gosh, what does the flight management computer want to say to me now? Drag required. Shut up. I know I have drag. Why do you think I deployed the speed brake so I can slow down? We are literally descending right now. You can get some at the airport. I was getting scared that I was gonna crash there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. That was very, very weird. No, you are not. You're not Alexander Hamilton. You are not one of the... did not help found America. Oh, stop. It's identity fraud. You know that, right? We're committing identity fraud, and I will report you to the appropriate authorities. What are you talking about? Tell me anything. Okay, well, whatever. I need to focus on landing the aircraft. Move the landing gateway. Actually, no. Yes, I do. I have 5% fuel. Just as... Okay, man. Bro, this guy. I think I can finally get rid of the speed brakes. Alrighty, good. Alright, anyway. No! What does the FMC have to tell me now? Nothing! Okay, well. This is actual just torments. There we go, alright. My god, there we go. There we go. There we go. Place some flaps. There we go. Alright. There we go. We're gonna go to the right. There we go. The FMC has to tell me something, but... Oh my gosh, this just hit me. This is genuinely PMO. Play full flaps. Oh my god, shut up! Just because I'm deploying flaps does not mean I'm trying to put the gear down. Shut up! Anyways, there we go. Sorry about that. I'm not about to crash. There we go. Bro. Tis PMO. There we go. There's his rudder. Oh, you can see John Glenn. Very good rudder. Listen, man, I know you want to go to John Glenn, but you need to land at the cargo airport. We're a cargo aircraft. Ready?
2500.
I can actually see my old school from here. Alright. Turn throttle up. No! Nobody's cheering for the plane to crash, little bro. Absolutely no one. Okay, we need a lot of throttle here. There we go. does that mean? I have no clue what that means. Whatever.
1,000. Traffic. Traffic.
Where's the traffic? Explain to me, where is the traffic?
500.
No, not yet. We need to touch down on the runway. Oh my god, why do we need so much throttle just to stay in the air? Okay, traffic warning's gone. Not sure what that was all about.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
Oh my god.
100.
PMDG, I have my landing gear down. Shut up. Why do you want to slow down so much? Oh my god, I literally had to deploy full throttle.
50.
Okay, we're gonna go around.
30. 20.
The plane will not stop screaming at me. God. PMDG, why do you suck at designing these planes so god dang much? Here we go. My god, pitch down. Why is it setting the trim up? Here we go. Okay. Oh my god, just go down. There we go. Okay. My gosh. There we go. The plane is so overreacting. Yes, insufficient fuel? You kept screaming at me and you're blaming me. Oh my gosh. This plane is such a crybaby. There we go. There we go. Alright. Oh, shut ah! We are not playing chess, little bro. There we go. Very, very good. Let's start slowing down here. There we go. Since it wants to work so much. There we go. Buddy, I'm in an
2,500.
aircraft right now. Shut up. There we go. Gonna deploy full flaps here. I'm gonna deploy gear just so the plane doesn't scream at me again. 'Cause that was very annoying. It's down! Why are you screaming at me? The gear's down. Like, oh my god, shut up. The gear was down. I'm not sure why he was screaming at me. Config gear, config gear. Shut up. There we go. But yeah, I'm landing the plane right now.
2,500.
There we go. Plane really does not want to stay in the air, does it? Oh yeah, it really doesn't. You really don't want to stay in the air, huh? Very good. I'm not gonna crash the game or play chess. There we go. Let's go down a little bit. No. You're not calling me, no. Alright, it's approach time.
$1,000.
Alrighty. Now it's freezing again. Not very fun. There we go. I can see the pings. You're trying to call me, but I have do not disturb on. No, sir. There we go.
$500.
Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. I'm actually get down on the ground this time. Shut up!
$100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Alright, touchdown, touchdown. Alright, brake. Get the reverse thrust. Okay. It really does not want to reverse. Okay, I guess we're not reversing. Here we go. There we go, okay. We've managed to touch down. That's my first ever full flight. Were you actually trying to call me? Oh, let's see. Yep, you actually tried to call me. There we go. Alright, anyway. You can get that at the airport, because we are about to leave the runway. Traffic! Traffic! There we go. Let's see. We didn't have a bad landing. We did have to go around though, which kind of sucked. No, stop! Why are you do this? Go. This is where we are gonna leave the runway. Here we go. Here we go. I'll just turn those off for now. Okay. I mean, I'm about to park anyway, so... Bye-bye! What did I just do? Anyway. Go ahead. Yeah, get off the runway. I'm crossing, no traffic. Traffic! parking right over here. Alright, let's see where I'm getting pings from now real quick. Oh my god, I can't call right now. Once I get off stream, I can. Once I get off stream, I can. Just give me a second, please. I just need to park my plane. We're literally just parking right here. There we go. Alright. There we go. There we are, parking right here. I should also probably get rid of my flaps. There we go. Very, very good. Alright. I believe if I also should get rid of that. Nope, apparently not. Okay. There we go. There we go. Very good. Gonna turn the lights off. Alright, we're gonna shut engine 2 down. Disconnect ground power. And we're gonna get chocks. There we go. Alright, now we'll shut engine 1 down. There we go, very, very good. Get all of our cargo. Let's turn our APU off. There we go. We should be good. Fuel pumps off. And there we go. And we are done. Nope, I'll thank y'all for watching, and looks like we got some pretty strong wind. So, yep, I guess I'll see y'all later, and peace out. And make a video later today, so